Hello guys, I want to share something very quick with you. Something happened to me this week and I learned from it. I think I found a great spot. It was just me having a conversation with my sister and saying so much, saying quite a number of things, and of course she listened to me. And when I was done with all my rants, she gave me this great word. It blew my mind. It was such an eye opener, and I was like, "Ow, what manner of wisdom is this?" I mean, I even wrote it down. That's how good it was. And so she says, if you constantly make me want to sin, I flee. If I'm constantly being triggered by a space or things or someone, then I'll flee. I must protect what I have with God. Wow. You know, it's not like I've not heard this before, right? It's not like it's something new, but I've not heard it with this kind of light before. And that's because the focus was not on self. The focus was on God. It wasn't a matter of the reason why I'm not having a conversation with you is to protect my mental health. You know, it wasn't because I don't like you or because there's a riff or something. It was ultimately because she's not having this conversation. She was telling me why she would not have that conversation or not step in that place was because she cannot allow anything to affect what she has with God. Wow. And it just reminded me, not up to now, it reminds me of when Joseph was talking about how will I do this thing and sin against my God. So she's saying, why will I have conversations that will make me out of character? Why will I be having a conversation with you and I'm often triggered? I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I feel like when I'm talking, we're always talking about someone. It's just doesn't make sense. It's giving little foxes. In Songs of Solomon talks about us catching the little foxes. Those things that don't look great, they don't look mighty, but they are making us out of character. There are things that we are accommodating. There are thoughts, there are conversations, there are places that we are going to, there are conversations that we are having that is making us out of character. The Bible talks about in Proverbs 4 verse 23, talking about guarding your heart with all diligence. It takes intentionality to guard your heart. It takes you fleeing from every appearance of evil to guard your heart, so that the things that are flowing out of it, you know, will come out, because out of it flows issues of life. It reminds me again of the part of the Bible that talks about flee from every appearance of evil. The Bible has also talked about evil, you know, being things like lies and fighting. Just as saying that healed me so much. You know, it was like wisdom, like tangible wisdom, that I would rather not have a conversation with you than being less of what Jesus has worked on.